If you will, please rise. Mr. Black, would you lead us in our invocation, and Mr. Papadon lead us in our pledge. Mr. Black.
Thank you, Lord, as we come before you today, Father. I ask that you be with us and guide us as we see all these things going on over the world today. And Father, I ask that you give us the knowledge as we go through this day, and we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Please place the flag. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bishop Lee, for leading. Again, we appreciate your presence here this morning, and we begin our agenda by approving our minutes from our previous meeting. Gentlemen, I think you have received them in written format. Is there any change that needs to be made? If not, do I hear a motion to approve? Hear a second? Motion second, in discussion. Men's favor, let it on by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, state your objection. Thank you. Road maintenance, road department, Mr. Broad.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll be brief this morning. Do have some good news. We were able to reopen the Tutwater Gap Thursday afternoon. We got the work completed on it. Put the traffic back on it late Thursday afternoon. I'm glad to have that project behind us. We still have 2 more mountain gaps closed due to slides, and we're going to be working those into our schedule. Here pretty soon, probably going to take a break from it. We got some other projects we need to get completed first, so we're going to be trying to haul some treated base material out on some roads. We'll have about 3 roads in District 2 that we're going to try to get treated base material on, and we'll have 1 in District 1. We're going to be working on those. When we get those done, we may start back on probably on the Wade Gap and try to get it repaired. We're going to have to wait on the utility to be relocated on 835 before we can start working on it. So I don't really know how soon utility companies will be able to get to that and get that done. Won't be able to start on it until they complete their relocation. So we started our first application on herbicides last week. They had a pretty good week last week. They're finishing up District 1 this morning. Should be done with it hopefully sometime after lunch. I think we're going to be moving then to District 3 to start. So that's about all I have for you in the way of an update.
Thank you, Mr. Broad. Any questions? We appreciate you being here this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Especially for the way we are. I mean, the tough one again. Sheriff's Office personnel. Sheriff Wells is not here. Mr. Brett, Mr. Gregg.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just a couple things today. We have 2 hires for dispatch and 2 in the jail. We just do
Go ahead,
all
yeah.
at the same time. To hire Katie Hamilton to replace Blakely Moore in dispatch. Hire Renee Singleton to replace Krista Ferguson in dispatch. For the jail, hire Hannah Eubanks to replace Taylor Miller. And also hire Ken Poole as a jail maintenance position.
Thank you, Mr. Gregg. Is that all you have?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Gentlemen, you hear the recommendation. Any questions concerning that? If not, do you hear a motion to honor this request?
Motion to honor.
Here a second.
Second.
Motion second, in discussion. Men's favor, let it on saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, state your objection. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gregg. Do you have training too? There's a training night, I'm hoping here. Ms. Smith, you need to do that.
I can, Mr. Harker.
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning.
Just asked for training for the ACCA on May the 28th and 29th for myself and 1 other. And I have 1 more thing also.
Okay. This training, the ACCA requires through our insurance
Yes, sir.
program. It's very needful, of course. We always want you all to improve your knowledge of those operations, but you all do a great job, and we appreciate it. Gentlemen, any questions about that?
Is the other person, Mr. Bell?
Yes, sir.
That's the record, 7 minutes.
Any other questions? If not, do your motion will honor his request?
So moved.
Your second? Motion second, any discussion? Any in favor, let it know by saying aye. Anyone opposed, state your objection. Thank you, motion carried. Go ahead.
I have a resignation for Taylor Miller.
Have a resignation, Mr. Miller, any questions concerning that? If not, do your motion, we honor that resignation.
So moved.
Your second? Motion second, any discussion? Any in favor, let it know by saying aye. Anyone opposed, state your objection. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Smith. We
Thanks, sir.
appreciate it. Garden Service Bid Award, it's necessary that we bid out our garden award, at this particular time. We sent out bids, we received two bids for that. My recommendation is today, we appreciate all the bids we have, advance, they're in the process of changing hands, and appreciate Ms. Henderson and them being here today. But my recommendation is to you all here, is that we award this to Arrow, and with the alternate options of A and B, which would put it to $18.40 per month. Any questions about that? I would appreciate a motion to that effect if you gentlemen are agreeable to it.
Make a motion that we, award the bid to Arrow.
Here a second?
Second.
Motion second, any discussion? Any in favor, let it know by saying aye. Anyone opposed, state your objection. Thank you, motion carried. All right, next item is, Council on the Aging. Bill King.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The first thing, I wasn't at your last meeting. Do I have to ask permission for the person to retire from our office? Do y'all do that?
Well, we do it, just go ahead with it, we'll do it anyway.
We'd like permission for Glenda Crumley to retire. She's been with us for about 20 years now and has done an amazing job with our transportation program as our coordinator. And we would like permission for her to retire.
Well, can I have your permission to retire?
We do not want to lose her, but we're excited for her new path in life.
Well, you didn't say anything about losing me, does it? No,
Well, I've actually got you on my agenda for several future meetings that you're gonna be at our place, so you can't retire for a long time.
Miss Crumley has done an outstanding job. That's the reason I wanted you to mention her
Yes.
retirement. She's done an outstanding job for us over these years, and I've been here longer than she has, but she's done a great job, and we appreciate her efforts, and the results we see over Council on the Aging has been very dependent on her ability to work through all the things that she had to work through. So anyway, we'll acknowledge her retirement in that way, and you go ahead with the others that you have.
We'd like permission to hire Russell Beam as our new transportation coordinator, and we were able to advertise this for over 2 weeks, and we got it in the newspaper 5 times. We've reached as far out as we can. We had 20 really good applications come in, and I tried something new on Facebook in case anybody's hiring soon. On our work page, I clicked the button that said post a job. Because of that, it showed up on over 11,000 people's news feeds. We had 47 people click and ask questions about it, and then we also had over 2,000 people that either clicked it to find out more, that clicked the apply button, or they shared it with friends and family, or they commented on it to friends and family that might be interested. So we got a lot of outreach that way. But after all that, we interviewed 7, and we would love to have Russell Beam. He was the best choice for us. We'd like permission to hire him.
Okay, gentlemen, any questions concerning the decision? I know you went through a long process of interviewing people, and we appreciate your efforts in that regard. Any questions about their choice and how it was made?
One comment, I'm really impressed with the procedures you utilized, and it's the best I've seen as far as getting the jobs out to the public, and it helps relieve the impression that this is a done deal, you just gotta know somebody in government. I really hope that at some point in the future, other agencies within the county will consider using this path to sort of, give more people the opportunity to know about it. Thank you.
And a bonus on this, with the field we work into, you don't come into it without passion to work with the public, and you have to be able to work well under pressure and be able to help each other in the office. And everybody's interview process was long as I explained how you have to work well with us. So they all have a good grasp of what they're getting themselves into if they come with us. So it was a long process, but I wanted to make sure we got the right person.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments? If not, then do your motion in honor of request.
So moved.
Your second?
Second.
Motion second, any discussion? Any favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any, thank you. Motion carried.
I forgot to ask permission. Can I mention two events that are coming up? Can I mention two events that
Sure.
are coming up? Great. Okay, the first thing, our caregiver support group meeting, we meet every first Thursday at 10 a.m. at our office at the Council on Aging. And this next time we let our people that come decide who they want their speaker to be. We have a specialist on dementia coming, and she's also a published author about working with people with dementia. She is going to be there on Thursday. You do not have to be a caregiver to come. You can just come and enjoy it. And I believe what she calls it, her presentation is called the Real World Dementia Experience. And what it is when people have dementia, sometimes there's hearing loss or visual loss that comes with that. And she's going to let you experience what they experience, so you know how to, and she'll teach you how to navigate some of those situations. So for instance, she's going to have some noise cancellation headphones for people to use. She's going to have some goggles that, show what some of the others are seeing. She's also going to have some tasks for us to do. She's got gloves for people to wear, for people that have trouble with their hands and don't have feeling anymore. And some of the tasks that you can try are buttoning a shirt, folding washcloths, doing things like that. And then also she'll try to give instructions to you on something to do. And when we're done, we'll talk about the experience. But from those that have experienced it, there's been a lot of people that said that I had no idea what my loved one was going through. I just did not realize it's not that they're ignoring me or not, doing what we had talked about. They just guessed what I was saying. They didn't understand me. So it's a really good program. Anybody's welcome to come. And on that note, when she gets here, we're also going to talk about her coming to do training for staff. So we are going to open that up to any county staff that want to come. And I think she's going to do it for free. If not, we might be able to pay for that for us. So, but we all will encounter somebody with dementia at some point. We hope it's not us, and we hope it's not our friends and family, but we do see that in the public too. Anyways, that was one thing, and it's going to be at 10 a.m. on Thursday, May 2nd at our office. The other thing is Masters Games. We're going to do a free day for anybody ages 50 and older that live in DeKalb County. And Masters Games is competition for people ages 50 and older in 28 different events. When we do our free day, we're going to just touch a few of those events. We can't do them all. But I have some volunteers coming. They're going to be dressed in their Masters Game shirts to answer questions. And what we're going to test out, we're partnering with Parks and Rec from Wills Valley, Fort Payne Parks and Rec. They're going to let us come into their building, and we're going to do checkers, rook, and dominoes. We're going to do basketball free throw, a Nerf ball throw, frisbee throw, and pickleball. And if you don't know what those are,
What is pickleball?
oh, good one. Okay, the short description is that it's kind of a cross between ping pong and tennis. You do have a paddle, and it's a solid paddle.
Seniors do this, ping pong?
Absolutely. The guy I'm going to call today that doesn't know he's coming to help is 75.
Yeah.
And he plays it 4 days a week and is a huge, fan of pickleball. But yeah, we've had a lot of people that, start in their 70s with it. But you can play indoors. In fact, you can play at Wills Valley Rec Center. They have the equipment. But the paddle is solid. The ball is plastic, and it's a wiffle ball. It's got holes in it. So when you hit it, it slows down. With serving...
Are you saying pickleball?
Pickleball.
Pickleball, okay.
I think of, yeah.
That's a good.
You didn't know any more about it than we did.
Let me start.
Charles,
Yeah,
no,
pickle,
he didn't know
pickle game. But I guess it kind of started out with, it's a pickled ball. It has holes in it.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, it's a pickleball. And with that, you can play, like if this is a basketball court, you can actually get 2 or 3 courts on it. It goes a little bit beyond the short side of a basketball court. But the game has been around for more than 40 years. It's just new to us, and I think the city of Fort Payne is working towards getting more people interested in it too. So we're hoping to partner with it in the future, but we will have people there to let you try it out. And it is a fun game. It is slower than tennis, which is always a good thing. Less running, and you don't necessarily have to run because you can play with 2 people on the court. And it is smaller, as you can tell by most of you know what a basketball court looks like. It's smaller. But we're going to try it out. I'm going to have, the plan is, I haven't asked them yet, but the plan is I'm going to have several people that already know how to play. They're going to start it out and let people see it, and then they're going to step back and explain it and let people try it.
Please notify Mr. Cockendall back there.
And you do not have to be retired to come do this. Just take a day off. Come try it out. And I'll be happy to accept people under age 50 that want to volunteer. It's a lot of fun, but we're going to do that free day on the last Thursday of May at 10 a.m. at Wills Valley Rec Center. And yes, we will have the patience to teach people how to play rook if they want to learn.
That's the reason we want Mr. Cockendall in this.
My day, I guess.
Absolutely.
Just make sure you have a wheelchair, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the senior citizens play the ping pong. They don't play that game by themselves, do
The which
No, you
people
don't have 2 people, George.
yes, let me restate that. With pickleball, you have a partner.
He really needs to.
So, you two will be playing against myself and this man here. So it's 2 on 2. But anyways.
Actually, that thought pattern came from Andrew Griffith's show.
Oh,
You
no.
guys remember, and Andy came in, and he was playing checkers or something, he was getting on each side of the table. And Andy told him, said, I'd like to see it if when you play ping pong, I'd like to see that.
And we do table tennis on the 30th. I'll be back probably next month to talk more about Masters games because this is just a free day to let people test it out. We will be doing free transportation for the official games in Huntsville in July. And later we're also going to have cornhole and Wii bowling and something else. 3-point basketball, and we do have the best basketball free throw shooters in the state. So we're really happy to advertise back.
So when
We'll
you
be
come
back.
next month, you're gonna give us a demonstration of something?
Maybe I'll have a PowerPoint for you, and I will show a video. I might even bring some medals. We have a lot of medals from the state, the games, but may I go ahead and have permission for traveling to Masters games and taking my people in July?
Is that agreeable to everybody?
So moved.
All right, well, I'm ready to advertise then. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time, we appreciate it very much.
I hope it's work.
We have stricken the roof bid request from the agenda because Mr. Sheldon's mother is at the point of death. But we will, I did ask him to go ahead and get the bid process started on that, so taken care of. Let me just say this, when I was president of Alabama County Commissioners Association, I visited every county and during their meetings, and they were very gracious to welcome me. But the way we get along is rare. You know, we can talk and have a commonality in our discussions that is rare among county commissioners in the state of Alabama. Anybody, everywhere you go, will tell you that. And these gentlemen are all my friends, and though I talk to Mr. Kuykendall a lot, I shudder to think where we'd be without him and others. But thank you all for being here today. We appreciate that. Concludes our agenda for the day. Do we hear a motion to adjourn? Then without objection, so ordered. Thank you.